Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for those two legends of sport. It's Beefy and the Bull.
Hello everyone, this is Beefy and the Bull. I remember playing in the 72 grand final.
Oh, 72! Doesn't go down like a sack of spuds this week.
None of this soft stuff.
Oh, Beefy! Oh, you've come out all guns blazing, mate.
Beefy and the Bull, Beefy and the Bull, Beefy and the Bull, Beefy and the Bull, Beefy and the Bull.
Yes, good morning everyone, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm just happy to be with my big brother, Beefy, mate. Right from the top, I just want to say, you're a ripper, mate. You're the best oldest brother I've ever had.
Yeah, okay. All right, it's a big week. Of course, the Melbourne Cup and the State of Origin was on. What a great ride it was by young Jai McNeil on Twilight Payment in the Melbourne Cup. Absolutely brilliant. Trained by Joseph O'Brien and owned by Lloydie Williams. Great bloke, Lloydie. I remember when I suggested to him about giving young Jai the ride, he was a little bit worried about that, but he trusted my instincts and, well, as they say, it's history now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, just like back in 2003 when you suggested the owners of Maccabi Diva that they should book Glenn Boss
Yes.
to ride for the next 3 Melbourne Cups. And look what happened. Yeah, 3 in a row.
Well, they said it was risky, but I knew. I had a good feeling about it, and yes, I like helping out where I can. It's just what I do, and I'd love to have another ride in the cup, but I'd have to get back into the sauna and lose a few kilos.
A few? That's a bit generous.
What'd you say?
Nothing. You see Kieran McAvoy receiving a $50,000 fine for using the whip. Way too much on the straight. 50 grand.
Yes. Didn't I lend you some money to pay off some sort of whipping bill?
Yeah, let's move on.
I still haven't heard of a horse called Madam Lash. That's odd.
Moving on to State of Origin. First time in South Australia, and I think the Blues were a bit full of confidence, were they?
Yeah, well, I think they're full of something.
Hey, Cookie blew it. Get it? Blew it.
Oh, no.
From the very start, dropping the ball from the kick-off. What a schmozzle.
Yes, a complete and utter stuff-up from the start. But somehow they managed to be 10-0 in front at half-time. I don't know, but the Maroons must have been a bit confused or dazed at the start, because as they ran out of the tunnel, they had a bloke there in a Maroons jacket pointing which way for them to run onto the field. I mean, showing them where to run onto the field. Surely they would have known where to run on the field. Who was that bloke?
Well, the Maroons must have a contract with the city council. You know how they have the bloke who gets paid to be appearing to be doing something, but is actually doing bugger all.
Yes.
Yeah, but the master of halftime comebacks, Wayne Bennett, got the Maroons on track, and they came out in that second half and showed the Blues how to play footy. They showed them how to play.
Yes.
They showed them how to play.
Settle down. Yes, the water. Get your waters over there, have you?
Thanks, sorry about that.
Yeah. Yes, they certainly did. The Blues have a lot to think about for next week, and great to see the Origin on again. And to run it over 3 weeks, well, isn't it going to be tough? Especially for certain players like Munster, who will have to come up with different ways to delay and milking tactics in such a short time span.
Munster the milkman. We were here at Seagulls, of course, watching the game on the big screen, and how good was it?
That was
cold beer and good food. They had tacos, loaded dogs.
Yes, I was a bit unsure what the heck a loaded dog was doing on the menu. I actually thought a loaded dog was a greyhound that had failed its drug test. It was a bit confusing there for a while.
Well, I tell you what, moving on from that, I'm not riled up today, as you can tell. But I'm feeling quite relaxed. In fact, it's one of those poem type of days for me. Not all riled up and angry.
Oh, my goodness.
And this one goes out to that legendary coach, Wayne Bennett. Here we go.
Goodness. Sorry, Wayne.
Benny. Goody.
Is that it?
What?
Is that it? Was that the poem?
No. That was the warm-up for the poem. Here we go. Bennett, a legendary coach, it is said, you do the greatest halftime talks, bringing teams back from the dead. An amazing coaching career, your record speaks for itself. I'm really glad it does, because I can't understand you myself. Some say your media work with interviews are flawed, but I laugh when you make the media journos bored. They say you mumble, I say they stumble, and they grumble when they fumble, makes me want to rumble in the jungle. It sounds like a rap, doesn't it?
Sounds like crap.
Wayne, you're the second greatest coach I've seen. The number one spot goes to my big bro, Beefy.
Oh, my goodness me.
What do you...
Okay, all right.
Mate,
Yes.
come on, you coach. I tell you what, there's a little bit of love towards you, mate. You know I love you.
Wonderful.
You know that. Okay, what about Beef of the Week?
I really don't think you want to hear my beef of the week after listening to that. That's it, everyone. Have a great week. We'll be back again next week
said I
with
love
more
you.
Sports Report.
Just a bit of compassion towards
And
you, brother.
remember, sport waits.
To nobody.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh,
mate, what about a bit of
goodness
love for
me.
your brother? Hey,
Goodness me.
and just
Why?
a bit of compassion, that's all I ask.
Why?
Beefy and the Bull.
101.3 FM, Memphis Mayhem Radio.